So we're back to adding polynomials. In this next one we have 3x squared minus 4xy plus 5y squared. So it's a polynomial in two variables, plus 2x squared minus xy. And that's a polynomial also in two variables. So we can combine the 3x squared and the 2x squared, 5x squared. We can combine the negative 4xy and the negative xy. It's going to be minus 5xy. There's nothing to combine the 5y squared with, this little guy, but we'll have to just tack that on at the end. So plus 5y squared. All right. Our next one. So we have a squared plus b squared minus a squared minus 5ab, and then it'll be plus 6b squared. So that's distributing the negative sign. It changes all the signs on that second polynomial. We'll notice that the a squared and the minus a squared, they cancel out. They add up to 0. So 1a squared, take away 1a squared, no a squareds. B squared, we have 1 here, and then we have 6 of them here. So 7b squared. And then we just have the minus 5ab. That's our answer. Our next problem has 3 polynomials. It's a little tricky. They all have leading coefficients of 1, but they're different in terms of x and y. So we have an x cubed minus x squared y. Then this one is subtracting, so we're going to have to distribute that. Minus xy squared minus y cubed plus x squared y plus xy squared. So let's see how interesting this one is. Well, I always start at the beginning, x cubed. There aren't any more x cubed, so that comes down. And now I'm looking for x squared y terms. There's another one right there. One of them is negative, the other's positive, so they cancel out, so they're out. Then I have a negative xy squared and a positive xy squared. They're going to cancel out. And then finally I have that minus y cubed. So this just simplifies to be x cubed minus y cubed. That is that problem. So that one was kind of interesting. And I believe I have, So I think this is the last thing we're going to do. We're going to show you how to evaluate a polynomial. So it's all going to be for the same polynomial right here. And again, this is an expression. But we're going to evaluate it when x equals 3, and then we'll do the other 2 problems as well. But here's how you'd write it. It'd be 3 times 3 squared, because you're plugging that 3 in for x, plus 2 times 3, because again, x is 3, minus 15. Now we have to use the order of operations to solve this. So we'll do exponents first. 3 times 9, 3 squared is 9, plus 2 times 3, minus 15. So then we're going to multiply 27 plus 6 minus 15. Scroll this up a little bit. And then we're going to have 33 minus 15, or what's that, 18? And so we're going to get a value there. When x is 3, you get a value of 18 for that expression. So now we'll try it for the next problem when x equals negative 5. So 3 times negative 5, we're putting that in for x squared, plus 2 times negative 5, minus 15. Don't worry about that last problem. That one's going to be a little bit easier. 3 times 25, because negative 5 squared is going to be negative 5 times negative 5, which is 25, minus 10. Now you could write plus a negative 10, but I'm not going to. I'll just put minus 10, minus 15. So now the multiplication, you get 75 minus 10 minus 15, or 65, 75 minus 10 minus 15, and that's going to be 50. So that's that one. Now, this one's kind of fun when we plug in 0. We do the same thing. We get 0 squared, 3 times 0 squared, plus 2 times 0, minus 15. But here's the thing. 0 squared is just 0. And 2 times 0 is just going to be 0. And 3 times 0 is just going to be 0. So you're going to have 0 plus 0 minus 15. Anyway, you're just going to get negative 15 for that one. All right. Good luck with the homework, and we will see you in class.